This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. I was kind of just sitting out here and I opened up a drawer and I didn't realize that I had something like this in it. And I started going through it and I forgot how much fun some of these old GDW games are. This is a nice little box set by Frank Chadwick and Mark Miller. It's called Asteroid, and it's about, and you could find this, I bet you could find this very, very cheaply, but it's just one of those nice little games that you can play with and have a good time with. So what I'm going to do is just show you some of the components, talk about some of the things that go on in this, and then how this game is played and some of the things, and then we'll come back up top and I'll talk a little bit more about it, and then we'll get on out of here. But a nice little fun game that I found and dug up, and I thought you guys be interested to see. So as you can see, I just kind of threw out some of these. This is a very, very small game, but as you can see, these little sections here, they all have to match up, and you're going to do them in fours. And then you also have others where you can do it all together and do it in eights in two different sections. The whole part of the story here, and I know I have some pieces out here, but I think it might just be better if I just show you kind of what's going on, is that there is a robot that is controlling this mining station, and he's kind of lost his mind, and he's basically going to take everything out if he could. I'm going to read a little bit of the inside here. Asteroid is a game of the desperate attempt of a handful of humans from Phobos mining and research station to destroy a runaway asteroid on a collision course with Earth. The game covers the personal abilities of each of the members of the party. So you got all kinds of cool little people like Kirby and Scoops and Sasha, the super dog here. Asteroid is a two-player game with one player representing the human expedition. So they're coming onto the asteroid to try to stop the expedition, and the other side is the diabolical computer brain controlling the mining stations. The humans must attempt to overcome the station's defenses and disable the computer, which is this bro right here, which is not an easy task. Set the asteroid demolition charge to self-destruct and escape in their spacecraft in enough time before this all goes sideways. The book, you know, is your typical old school book. There's a lot of wording in it, and it's very, you know, spells everything out, but it's very clear. The sequence of play is the expedition player is going to move, then both sides are going to fire, both sides are going to conduct melee, computer player moves, and then both sides fire and then conduct melee once again. So all combat is simultaneous. Very, very easy and smart system. You have computer terminals, the brain itself, which is a nightmare. You're going to be able to get different things that are going to help you, invisibility belts. There's going to be keys that are going to help you get things, the disintegrator, utility robots you're going to have to deal with, mining robots, roamers. There's stairs that are going to go up and down certain areas. There's going to be collapsed corridors and ventilator shafts, demo chargers that you're going to make sure you have, and then we have a whole area where it explains your entire different team that you can have in there. Muscles McGee, you know, some old school names. Sasha, the dog, like I said. The professor had some robots that are friendly that can help you throughout this thing. So you're going to be roaming through this asteroid trying to find this, and as a computer player you are going to try to set up your defenses to protect the main computer and hopefully destroy everybody. Everybody has stats, and you're going to be rolling a d6. Okay, plain and simple. You're gonna have to roll under these numbers, okay? And certain things will have +1 to kill and so forth and so on. And in the melee, you are going to be rolling on a table where you can end up stunned, KO'd, or injured, and that can slow you down a lot. It's a fun, neat little game, excuse me, that really just does a lot in a little box, okay, and is just a lot of fun. So let's go up top. Again, I'm not going to explain everything, but this is just one of those old school games that I think that you have to discover for yourself. And it just, that old school feel, that old school fun, that old school story has always worked for me. And I love stuff like this, and I will eat it up every time I can find it. Let's go up top and get some of my final thoughts. Old school, simple, 6-sided die, a bunch of little maps, and you are off and running. You could play both sides and still have a rewarding experience out of it because of the randomness of the things that can go wrong and will go wrong as far as being part of the team trying to stop everything. I will warn you that it is a GDW game, so it is very wordy as far as the rules are concerned, but you know, one of the things that you do, you may have to read it once or twice just to make sure that you get everything down. But I found that, you know, anything that I kind of came into conflict with or couldn't find, it was so easy to house rule and just have a lot of fun with this. This just a throwback to the old days, and it's stuff like this that just warms my heart very much. And you know, is some of the reasons why I'm so passionate about gaming. Is just, I remember, you know, winter days and playing old school stuff like this. If you could find this, I'm sure you can find it cheap. I'm telling you, this is something that's rewarding that you should just go out and take a look at if you're looking for something different, affordable, old school, and fun. So there you have it, folks. Asteroid from GDW. Fun game from the legendary Frank Chadwick, a guy that's done a lot of stuff through the years, and just something I really think that you guys would really enjoy. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Until he puts on weight, he's not getting in front of the camera instead of looking like Skeletor. We'll see you soon, everybody.